It was very different. Pardon was tough, and she was soft. Smiling as I came in, I told her I liked the performance. And I said I was an agent, and I'd like to speak to her about representation. I think she ought to make pictures, because she had marvelous face, marvelous big eyes, very expressive. So we talked, and very friendly, and I said, other people were in the room, of course, and I said to her, as quickly as I could, can I meet you for supper after the show? She hesitated and thought about it, so I waited, and I asked her again, and she said yes. So we went out for a late dinner, and we, talked about the show. And then she said she really was happy with her agent. So I said, what did you want to have dinner with me for then? And you know what happens sometimes, a look. So I said, look, let's forget business. So we forgot business. We didn't talk about business anymore. I said, how can I see you again? She said, well, look, you can't. It's very difficult. I don't know if we should. I said, look, all I can do is this. I'll give you my number at the office. Call me when you can. So I came back to London. Weeks went by. I didn't hear a thing. And suddenly, my private line went. And she was on the phone.
Take
Said she could
4
see me.
teaspoons of
Had
spinach,
been in town with her.
2 slices
Now she could
of
get away.
bread
So
and butter.
the next scene is lunch like this. And that started something that went on for a long time. Went on for 2 years. And it's funny when these things happen, the
Sex isn't everything.
reaction was so different because,
We are free to be ourselves.
a touch, a look, anything you wanted, it was always right. And I suddenly could stay in a room all evening with her, not say a word, it didn't matter. And that's how it goes when the old cliche, chemistry is right. You go through an experience like that, which knocks you flat. It's hell, it's everything, When it's right, nothing is better. The sun shines through the rain every day, but it leaves its scars. And the
Satisfaction
trouble is, there's always a next time.
and a very pale face.
You tell yourself there's not gonna be. Then you go to a cocktail party. And you look across the room. And you see 2 eyes looking at you. And you walk over. You say hello. And then you're having lunch.
Baby should be put on potty in a calm and tranquil atmosphere.
Well, here's to more lunches.
Do you dream? Do you remember your dreams? Do you have panics, sweats, dry throat, palpitation?
For the 4 o'clock at York, I'd like to put 25 on Scottish Married and 10 each way on Marijuana and Love for Sale. Yeah. The 4:30, I just want to put 20 on Stranded. Right. Fine. Speak to you later. Goodbye.
I never wanted to stay by myself at home. I was terrified to be alone or to show my loneliness to other people. It was absolutely a terrifying thing. And so sometimes I would go home and try to be by myself, but I just could not. And so I got even more lonely, and I went to a doctor, and he gave me some sleeping pills. But the sleeping pills didn't work, not early in the morning, when it is daylight, And I tried. I just asked him for some other pills to make the sleeping pills work. And then the sleeping pills didn't work. And the morning, I just couldn't bear the morning. And just to make love with some people you really don't want, and you have to make the groans, you know. And it just hurts inside, and you have to just pretend you like it. And instead, it just hurts inside. And you just can't say, yeah, you have to be what they want you to be.
She'd pull my hair out by the roots. I wish somebody would make me suffer.
Will you unlock this door? What are you doing in there? Open this door.
Dream? Do you remember your dreams? Do you have panics, sweats, dry throat, palpitation?
Nasty afternoon. Better than that old fog.
That's my sister. She killed herself. Gas. She was such a pretty girl. She got so much vitality. That's her husband, Herbert. He said such a funny thing to me on the way back from the funeral. He said I ought to take up golf. Of course, it was an open verdict. I mean, she might have fallen against the tap. She'd been having blackouts regularly.
We're doing a survey on normal life in London. We're compiling a dossier for a clinic.